Good morning, one and all. The price of success is hard work, dedication to the job at hand, and determination that whether we will win or lose, we have applied the best of ourselves to the task at hand. With this note, we'll start our today's program. I, Ms. Preeti Banerjee, lecturer, MGM New Bombay College of Nursing, feel great pleasure to extend you all a very warm welcome. We are very thankful to MGM Institute of Health Sciences and DHR ICMR for providing their support in organizing this national workshop. Giving all praises to Almighty and submitting to Him. So let us begin this inaugural ceremony by seeking the blessing of the Lord Almighty. I would like to call upon Sakshi, Chanchal, Ishwari, and Poonam, student of BSc Nursing first year, for an invocation song. Thank you, students. Now I would like to call upon Professor Mrs. Panchitra R., Vice Principal, MGM New Bombay College of Nursing, for her welcome speech.
Good morning to all dignitaries, guests and delegates. It's an honor and privilege for me to welcome all on behalf of MGM New Bombay College of Nursing for this 3 days national workshop. May I now request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Shashank Dalvi sir, Medical Director, Dr. Sudhir N. Kadam sir, former Pro Vice Chancellor, and Professor Dr. Lieutenant Colonel Dr. S.K. Kaul sir, and Dr. Prabha K. Dasila ma'am to grace the dais to inaugurate the workshop. Thank you. Now I would like to extend my heartfelt welcome to Dr. S.N. Kadam sir, Medical Director, MGM Group of Hospitals, for his gracious presence at this occasion. Dr. Kadam sir is a gastroenterologist and he has obtained his MBBS degree from Marathwada University, Aurangabad, and MRCP, FRCP from UK. Sir has worked as a medical officer at various primary health centers in interior of Maharashtra and has received appreciation and awards for his involvement in national and state schemes by Government of Maharashtra. His long journey from medical officer to vice chancellor and as a medical director includes rich and varied experience in India and abroad. He has served as a physician in Damour Hospital, Iran. He has taught UG and PG students at Medical College, England. He served as a gastroenterologist at MGM Hospital, CBD, Belapur. As a professor in medicine, as a PG and PhD guide at MGM Medical College, Kamote. As a vice chancellor at MGM Institute of Health Sciences, Kamote. He is an exemplary, forward-thinking and an open-minded leader, and his constant vigilance, keen interest and determination for excellence have made the dreams of MGM come true, and one among them was the nurse practitioner in critical care postgraduate program. We are honored to have you here on this occasion, and I request Dr. Prabha K. Dasila ma'am to felicitate sir. I'm glad to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Shashank K. Dalvi, sir, who is an eminent educationalist with vast administrative experience. He completed his basic degree from Government Medical College, Aurangabad. He is a community medicine specialist with more than 39 years of experience in Government Medical Colleges of Maharashtra. During his tenure, he has worked as an assistant professor, associate professor, professor in Preventive and Social Medicine Department, Dean of Government Medical College, Registrar of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, Nasik, Dean Faculty of Medicine for 6 years in Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, and an executive member in Medical Council of India for 2 years. He has a vast experience of working in statutory bodies. He has also successfully completed a term as a Vice Chancellor at Pravara Institute of Health Sciences, deemed to be university from 2012 to 2017. He has initiated various academic international collaborations. He has worked as a principal investigator for the use of pentavalent vaccine in multicentric study in Serum Institute of India, Pune. He has many national and international publications to his credit. He is a winner of Shardani Dhanukar Best Teacher Award of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, Nasik in 2010, and Rajiv Gandhi Education Excellence Award for Outstanding Achievement in Chosen Field of Activities from New Delhi in 2012. He is an optimistic leader who is always prepared with strategies to capture the emerging opportunities and guide the team to tackle the unexpected challenges arising. We are privileged to have you here on this occasion, and I request Dr. Prabhakar Dasila ma'am to felicitate, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I also welcome our former Pro Vice Chancellor, Lieutenant Colonel Dr. S.K. Kaul, sir, Professor, Department of CVTS. Sir has joined the Armed Forces in August 1969 after graduating from Srinagar Medical College. He has completed his MS and later MCH from AFMC Pune. He has a long innings in the Army, and he has retired as a Director and Commandant of Armed Forces Medical College, Pune, in the rank of Lieutenant General, after having served in numerous specialist, teaching and senior administrative appointments. After a brief stint in corporate health sector, he has joined MGM Institute of Health Sciences as a Pro Vice Chancellor and Professor CVTS in 2011. Currently, he is working as Professor Emeritus CVTS in Medical College, Navi Mumbai. Dr. Kaul has guided and trained over 24 MS and MCH candidates in his long and illustrious career. He has authored and co-authored 75 publications in national and international medical journals and has performed over 5,000 cardiac, vascular, and thoracic operations. He is awarded Vishesh Seva Medal by President of India in 1998 for his distinguished services. He is disciplined, self-organized, and he demonstrates willpower and determination in everything he does. I welcome you, sir, and I request Dr. Prabhakar Dasila ma'am to felicitate, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I extend my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Prabhakar Dasila ma'am, Director MGM New Bombay College of Nursing, who is a strong pillar of the nursing college in MGM since its inception. She is a compassionate leader who inspires others through her encouragement, empowerment, positive work ethics, commitment, internal motivation, insatiable curiosity with fuel to constantly learn and grow and pass on the same culture to the team who is working with her. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, to felicitate ma'am. Thank you, sir. I also extend my thanks to Dr. Jayashree Ganika, HOD, Professor, Department of Medicine, Dr. Samir Kadam, HOD, Department of CVTS, Director, Skill Lab in charge, Dr. Vishwasate, Professor, Cardiac Anesthesia, Dr. Sabita Ram, Director, Research, Dr. Mansi Thakur, Director, School of Biomedical Sciences, and Mrs. Ashima Bhattacharya, ma'am, Director of Nursing from BP Podar Hospital and Medical Research, Calcutta, who has come here to share their knowledge and experience, and the delegates from the other institutes across other states, my dear colleagues and students. To initiate with this inauguration, I'll just have a short brief about the organization because it will be nice for the people from other to hear about our institution history. Mahatma Gandhi Mission Trust was established in the year 1982 and focused on healthcare services, school education, and higher education. Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Health Sciences was accorded deemed to be status in the year 2006. The university is known today for its excellence in teaching, research, patient care, community outreach program, serving people from various strata of life with focus especially on rural communities. The university is accredited by NAC with grade A and accreditation of teaching hospital with Mahatma Jyotiba Jan Arogya Yojana NABH grade A and NABL for diagnostic laboratories. MGM New Bombay College of Nursing, a constituent unit of MGM Institute of Health Sciences, had its inception in 2008. During the last 10 years, the organization has grown profoundly from undergraduate to postgraduate and till PhD program. The institution is one among the pioneering colleges in India for offering the nurse practitioner in critical care program from the academic year 2017. The college is recognized as one among the top 10 promising nursing colleges in India, according to Higher Education Review Magazine Survey, November 2018. With the able leadership and guidance by Dr. Prabhat K. Dasila ma'am, MGM New Bombay College of Nursing, the institute aims to strive towards excellence in nursing education by broadening its avenues nationally and internationally. To begin with the inauguration, now may I request Dr. Prabhat K. Dasila ma'am to unfold the.
Thank you, Chitra. Good morning to all of you. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Honorable Medical Director, and former Vice Chancellor MGM IHS, Dr. S.K. Kaul, Professor, Department of CVTS, Dr. Sabita Ram, Dr. Jayashree Ghanekar, Ms. Asima Bhattacharya, Manasi Rathore, Ms. Ashwini Atre, Dr. Sameer Kadam and Dr. Vishwas Sate, the resource persons of today's workshop, all the participants and students. It is my proud privilege to introduce the theme of the national workshop organized by MGM New Bombay College of Nursing on 28th, 29th, and 30th of March 2019. The healthcare system in India requires a large number of qualified health professionals to meet the prescribed norms laid down by WHO for serving the Indian population. The Government of India, in its National Health Policy 2017, highlighted prioritizing the reshaping of healthcare system in all dimensions of health, which emphasizes human resource development in the area of education and training. The document also recognizes significant expansion in tertiary care services, both in public and private health sectors. For achieving the primary aim of the National Health Policy, Government of India, in reshaping the health system, the Indian Nursing Council conceptualized nurse practitioner in critical care postgraduate program in the year 2017. MGM New Bombay College of Nursing is one among the pioneering institutes in India for successfully conducting the NPCC program from the academic year 2017-18. Nurse practitioner education program have been imparted in US, UK, Australia, and Netherlands for last several decades. It was first originated in USA in the late 1960s, mainly focusing on the health of children and families. It was first originated in the families. Initially, the physicians began mentoring the nurses who had some clinical experience. Miss Loretta Ford, a nurse, and Dr. Henry Silver, a physician, prepared the first training program for nurse practitioner in the University of Colorado, USA. Thereafter, number of specialties emerged like family nurse practitioner, adult nurse practitioner, gerontological NP, women's health NP, acute care NP, etc. The reason for emergence of all these NP programs were due to increasing specialization in medicine, creating a shortage of primary care physicians. The current healthcare environment is greatly different from the past. Remarkable strides in the diagnostic intervention and technologies in the critical care medicine has led to more sophisticated patient care. It demands highly competent nurses who are authorized to function independently and collaboratively for an extended clinical role. The role of the nurse practitioner in the ICU involves implementing the day-to-day treatment program, including admitting and discharging the patients, performing examination, ordering and interpreting diagnostic tests, reporting the results, developing and executing the daily medical plan, participating in daily rounds, performing advanced procedures, and quickly responding to emergencies. They focus in providing high quality care and support to the patients and families. As per the Indian Nursing Council guidelines on practice standards for critical care nurse practitioner, the independent practice within the critical care setting with regard to administration of drugs, ordering of investigatory procedures and therapies shall be guided by the standard operating procedures, policies, and protocols of the healthcare organization. One of the benchmark of quality critical care is the prevention of complications and hospital-acquired adverse reactions. Many potential complications of ICU care are preventable. The nurse practitioners are in a position to devote attention to these indices, leading to shorter ICU length stay, lower rates of urinary tract infections and skin breakdown, and shorter time to mobilization and discontinuation of Foley's catheter, in addition to shortened hospital stay. The nurse practitioner students are being trained to make clinical decisions independently and collaboratively, focusing on stabilizing patients' condition, minimizing acute complications, and maximizing restoration of health. The required key competencies of NPCC include expertise in diagnostic reasoning, complex monitoring, and performing advanced procedures. To bring all the NPCC students to a common platform and to share experience with experts and nurses working in critical care units, MGM New Bombay College of Nursing, Kamote, organized a national workshop with the theme Critical Care Beyond Basics, Nurse Practitioners in Forefront. Total 78 participants have been registered from different parts of the country. Actually, we limited to 70, and there were still people wanting to register themselves, but we have restricted because a smaller group will have better outcome. These students are, out of the total 78, there are 36 nurse practitioner students from different parts of the country, MSc nursing students, staff nurses, teaching faculty, and PhD students. The institutes, the participant belongs to our Asian Institute of Nursing, Guwahati, Assam, Gujarat Institute of Nursing Education and Research, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, Sumandeep Vidyapeeth, Vadodara, Manipal College of Nursing, Karnataka, Krishna Institute of Nursing Sciences, Karad, Maharashtra, AIMS Bhubaneswar, Orissa, Sadhu Vaswani College of Nursing, Pune, Saifi Hospital, Mumbai, Tata Memorial Hospital, Parel, MGM Group of Hospitals, Navi Mumbai, MGM New Bombay College of Nursing, Kamote. The workshop will provide sessions on physical examination and diagnostic measures. The workshop will also have hands-on skill building sessions for advanced procedures. This workshop is scheduled for 3 days. Day 1 will cover sessions on focused assessment on cardiac, neurological, gastrointestinal system, hemodynamic monitoring, systematic approach for interpretation of ECG, along with group activities on ECG interpretation. Hand-on skill stations on insertion of care and monitoring of arterial line also will be dealt on the day 1. So the resource person are Dr. Sameer Kadam, Dr. Sagar Sinha, Mrs. Ashima Bhattacharya, Dr. Aarti Kulkarni, Dr. N.L. Vyas, and Dr. Vishwas Sate on the first day. Day 2 will include sessions on ABG analysis along with group activities, sessions on focused respiratory assessment, basics of chest X-ray interpretation, which will also have group activities. Hands-on skill stations on airway management, insertion, care and monitoring of central line also will be dealt with on the second day. Resource persons are Dr. Jayashree Ghanekar, Dr. Rahul Shah, Dr. Shrija Nair, Dr. Mitesh Thakkar, Dr. Shripal Jain, Dr. Harshad Raje, Dr. Deepika Shate, and Dr. Deepa Vanjare. Second day will include small cultural activities also. Day 3 will have sessions on fluid and electrolyte balance, acute and chronic injuries. So hands-on stations will be on mechanical ventilation and IABP. Resource persons are Dr. Lieutenant General S.K. Kaul, Dr. Aditya Nayak, and Dr. Suhasini Sonwadekar. In India, the path-breaking competency-based nurse practitioner in critical care postgraduate program was introduced in 2017, almost 50 years after it was introduced in USA. The critical care patients are always benefited from the vigilant attention of nursing personnel with a high competence level. The nurses working in critical care units may acquire knowledge and skills in identifying the complications, performing advanced procedures, and management of crisis situation by observing day-to-day basis, but they are not authorized to make independent decisions or recommend strategies for management. The nurse practitioner in critical care is one of its kind in India. Currently, the nursing faculty in the country are not trained suiting to the requirements of NPCC program. Training of the students is solely rests on the dedicated team of medical professionals with whom the NPCC students should work intensely to get in-depth knowledge and practice skills. We are at MGM blessed to have very committed team of doctors who are actively involved in training the NP students. Today, all of you will witness the true association of all our doctors in the training of NPCC students for supporting the nursing college. Our medical director, Dr. S.N. Kadam, who is very liberal in providing all the support to train the NPCC students. In every core committee meeting and other discussions, he has always emphasized on competence of NPCC students who will be successfully graduating from MGM IHS. Thank you so much, sir, for your keen interest and continued support. Acquiring knowledge and developing competence is one and only responsibility of the NPCC students. These 2 years for all of you will have to forget your 8-hour scheduled posting. You are the custodian and coordinators of your patient care. Being the first batch of NPCC student in the country, you all have a great responsibility to lead and guide the future batches of students. Your success is the success of nursing profession. I hope the deliberations from distinguished speakers and skill stations of the workshop will provide fruitful experience to all the participants. I'm sure that the participants will utilize this platform. The first batch of nurse practitioners in India to interact and share their experience and network with each other to make this opportunity a memorable one. I thank all the experts for accepting our invitation and boosting our enthusiasm to make this workshop a great success. I take this opportunity to thank ICMR for their DHR ICMR's sponsorship for sponsoring partially this workshop. The proceedings of this national workshop will be web telecasted, and the web streaming will be available at the college website at MGM, www.mgmudn-nm.edu.in. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request all the dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp and inaugurate the occasion. I request dignitaries of the dais also to join them in lighting the lamp. Dr. Sabita Ram, Mr. Sashima Bhattacharya, Dr. Jayashree ma'am, Dr. Mansi, to please join for lighting the lamp. Dr. Samir and Dr. Vishwas also. Ma'am, please join them. Thank you. Now may I request Lieutenant General Dr. S.K. Kaul sir to address the gathering.
Graduate course was, to give the full credit, it was the brainchild of Dr. Sudhir Kadam, because I was at that time the Pro VC. I attended a lot of meetings and conferences along with Dr. Kadam and Dr. Prabha Sila, with various dignitaries and authorities, and until we got the sanction. And we are very glad we got the sanction. We started course, and now second admission, 2 courses now, 2 sessions are already in, and I, in my clinical role, am doing whatever is possible, whatever is responsibilities are given to us to train the girls, to train the students, not only girls, sorry, this is now boys also there. And to give my own I would like to cite a few more experiences. I always thought why nurses should be, less accomplished than doctors, because as an intern, long back, I learned all my basic surgical skills from nurses, whether it was starting an IV drip, whether it was passing a Ryle's tube, even giving an enema. An enema was never given by a Safai Karamchari. It was always given by a nurse or a doctor. I learned all these basic things from them. And then I always was wanting to know why, if they are as accomplished as others, why can't they do as well as we do? And finally now it has started in USA and UK. Finally they realized the importance of nursing professionals, that India being very short in supply, has a very short supply of trained medical professionals, and first and especially in the critical care field. It's very difficult to find intensivists and ICU specialists and other critical care specialists for all the hospitals. So what a great idea it is to train interested candidates in these skills. After all, what you need is little knowledge, little skills, a little expertise. And these days, with a lot of technological know-how, and we have got all these available very easily. There are sort of algorithms of acquiring knowledge, skills. I'm very proud to say that in our department, that is cardiac surgery, I have been here for now in my 8th year running. Whatever girls in our department we have trained, they are the best in their field as cardiac care nurses. In fact, we can operate a patient and leave it to their care. They're so good. And so far, unfortunately, the unfortunate part is that whatever girls we train, they leave us for after 2 years for better pastures. But that's also good. They are spreading our name elsewhere. Many of them are in UK, USA, Middle East, Australia, and I happen to be in constant touch with them through social media. They are doing extremely well, though they may not be nurse practitioners, they are just critical care nurses. They are doing so well there. So my suggestion, my advice to you all delegates who have come locally and from outside is to take full advantage of this course. A lot of efforts have been made by all the people who will be teaching you, who will be taking your workshops. Take full advantage of it. And I can assure you that the future is very bright for the nurse practitioners in our country. Very, very bright indeed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words. Now may I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Shashank Dalvi, sir, to address the gathering.
On the occasion of this ICMR-sponsored continuing medical education, particularly for the nursing professions, the title selected is Critical Care Beyond Basic Nurse Practitioners in Forefront. On the dais, Dr. Sudhir Kadam sir, Medical Director, former Vice Chancellor, MGM Trustee, our former Pro Vice Chancellor, Lieutenant General Dr. S.K. Kaul sir, the Principal of New Bombay College of Nursing, Dr. Prabha Dashila Madam, Dr. Poonchitra Madam, then the resource persons, Asima Bhattacharya Madam from Kolkata, Dr. Samir Kadam, Dr. Vishwas Kadam, Dr. Jayasri Ghanekar, Atle Madam, then Mansi Thakur Madam, Savitaram Madam, all other faculties, and for the nursing, these all 78 participants for this particular workshops, local delegates as well as the outside delegates who have come from the different parts of the nation. So truly this is the national workshop, so the number of states representing for this particular workshops. As regarding this particular workshops and all, those particular points are very much covered, but this particular workshop will surely give you very good insight, the skills, because Madam have unfolded the theme. I have carefully read the topics, those are included, all the sessions, today theory sessions and tomorrow hands-on experience, tomorrow and day after tomorrow for 2 days, so 3 days, full packed program. And you can utilize this particular facility because all this will brush up everything, and this will surely add to your experience. And looking at all those topics, this should be available, and as the experienced faculty, and as such, the vision of our former Vice Chancellor and motivation to the doctor profession in this particular hospital for having this particular course, because the most of the faculty members for this course are the doctors, and doctors are teaching to the nursing profession for these particular skills. This happens on very rare occasion, but this has happened here, and due to that only we can successfully run this particular nurse practitioner course. That particular idea you will get into these 3 days, your session and interaction. And the nursing profession, as Dr. Kaul sir have also mentioned, the great dimension, the nurse practitioner course is one among them. Also the specialization, though it is not called as a super specialization, but the nursing profession have also encompassed the different branches of the profession among the nursing profession, the MSc and the other fellowship programs in the nursing profession on the different branches. And the continuing medical education is the key. So use this workshop, and also tell your colleagues at all other places to see this particular, the theme, the web telecast, later on also you can see on that particular link. So I wish all the success for this particular workshop. Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you, sir. Now may I request our Medical Director, Dr. S.N. Kadam, sir, to address the gathering.
Very good morning. Honorable Vice Chancellor of MGM Institute of Health Sciences, Dr. Shashank Darvi, retired Lieutenant General, Professor Dr. Kaul. He is a professor of the cardiothoracic surgery, and he has started the Department of Cardiothoracic Surgery in our medical college. Prabha Dasala, Madam, Principal Director of the MGM New Bombay Nursing School. Dr. Jayasri Ganekar, Dr. Sabita Ram, Dr. Bhattacharya, Dr. Samir Kadam, Dr. Sathe, all the faculty members, and my dear nurse practitioners, students, and other nursing staff who are interested in the nurse practitioner course or studies. I think already we are late by half an hour, and my apologies, ma'am, because the nurses are always very particularly dot in time, and this is the first time we are delayed by quite some time. So I don't want to waste your much more time. However, it will be very, very injustice to I have to tell something about the critical care in our MGM hospital and MGM Medical College. The first lady started the critical care years before, decades before, is Dr. Jayasri Ganekar. She started her MICU, Medical Intensive Care Unit, and she was so passionate. And she was, only my medicine department will run this Medical Intensive Care Unit. That was her motto always. And she has given she has trained many doctors, she has trained many nursing staff and this thing. And then the next person, which I have seen him, it is very easy to operate. But after operating heart surgery, who will take care in the intensive care unit? And he is the Dr. Kaul sir. At his age, when the others are relaxing in their armchairs somewhere else, he used to sit with the patient, sit with the nurses, and train each and every nurse in the intensive care unit for the cardiac care. And he has trained umpteen number of the nurses. Many of them, they went abroad with such a rich experience. And I'm sure, sir, even they have gone, they will never ever forget in their whole life. Thank you very much for that. Thirdly, Dr. Prabha Dasala. I think Prabha Dasala is if you want to do something, tell Prabha. She has joined us 3 decades ago when there was difficult to get 5 staff nurses in the Navi Mumbai area. And right from the nurse assistant training, She has developed a MGM nursing school right from diploma nursing, BSc nursing, post-basic nursing, MScs, and she is doing a PhD nursing to the many this thing. Couple of years ago, I had an opportunity to stay in some of the United States hospitals. And when I saw doctors are very busy there also, they are in the intensive care unit as well. But some of the Indian nurses, they call nurse practitioners, they are equally competent like doctors. They are doing all the procedures in the United States of America's intensive care unit, Methodist Hospital. And they were so confident, focused, knowledgeable, always comforting to the patients and patients' relative. And it was an all-round nursing care along with a medical professional, both together. And if that Indian girl from the Bombay Nursing College graduate can do it in America, why not here? So I came down, I told Dr. Dassila madam, let us start the nursing practitioners course in the critical care. That time INC has already permitted them to start some of the courses in the whole India. She took a leading role and she has started 2 years ago the nurse practitioners course. And she is already training 15 nurse practitioners in our institute, and I'm sure it will grow. This is the need of the country. You people are most important backbones of all the hospitals in India. You are working shoulder to shoulder with all medical persons, though they may be cardiothoracic surgeon or intensivist or any medical professional. You are not subservient. You are not listening their orders. You are going to you are one of the wheel of the cart. One side medical professional, another side nurse practitioners. And this is the need of this country as well. Nurse practitioner course not only in the critical care, but it is a need in the family practice, it is in the need of the obstetric gynec, it is in the ophthalmology, geriatrics, neonatal units. Why nurse practitioners and why nursing this thing? Professionals, because they are focused, they are there with the patient, they are compassionate, committed, and that's why the nurse practitioners. So tomorrow's healthcare services, if I may not say wrong, that it is in the hands of all the nursing professionals, and I'm sure, 100% sure that they will deliver it very, very nicely. God bless you. All the best for your conference. Thank you.